called, but there's a place called the 51 Market. I'm like, I don't know. It was no one in there spoke any bit of English. So I went in there and they had like ramen noodles and like some weird pop.
Rap snacks.
Yeah, like shit like that. So I'm like, all right. And I went and they were like this and they just held up 2 hands. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't have a gun. You know
So
what
what else did you get?
Yeah. I was like, what are you holding up 2 hands for?
I don't have a gun.
And then they like showed me the sign that said $10 minimum. I didn't. I was like, I'm not fucking buying $10 worth of, South American soda. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. This is episode 73. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. My main man, Anthony. I'm going to get shit-faced drunk tonight, surely.
Present.
Johnny, cheek busting Rosado.
What's up?
And my main man, Moneyline Welsh. Would it be Moneyline?
What's up?
Not much, buddy.
1,000 motherfuckers. That's what we got.
Yeah, give it a little bit of that, dude.
Thank you, everybody who took the time to sign up on YouTube, had other people sign up on YouTube. Big shout out to Will Zornback. He helped us a lot.
Yeah, he gave us a little nudge.
He gave us a little nudge.
We'll take a nudge. You know, everybody needs a nudge.
That's it.
Keep putting us in the Taylor Gang newsletter.
Nudging away here.
But, yeah, honestly, everybody, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. We actually got special 1,000 follower T-shirts coming out, and we got a lot of same stuff and some new stuff will be coming out.
New merch.
New merch will be dropping tomorrow. It'll be on all of our social media platforms. You'll be able to buy it. So big stuff.
A lot of sweet shit.
We got the tie-dye shirts.
Tie-dye's a big deal. The kids love tie-dye.
We got green ones for the 1,000 subscribers, red, white, and blue ones for 4th of July.
Gotta love America.
We got some sweet sweatshorts coming in. And a couple surprises.
The dick looks nice in sweatshorts, dude.
They're great, too.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So, yeah, calm down, ladies. You know what I mean?
nice pair of, like, Hanes underneath there.
Hey, wait till we start rocking them. The followers are going to go through the roof.
Yep. The wiener jumps in sweatshorts.
It does, dude.
It's like yoga pants for men.
You got to leave your house with a semi, you know?
Yeah, don't be a fool.
Yeah, take a little piece of a Viagra. You don't want a whole one. Just a little piece. Get the blood moving a little bit.
Just 25 milligrams.
Yeah, turn some heads.
Yeah, dude. Look at them guys with the huge dicks that do the podcast.
Yeah, those podcast dicks are crazy.
Them big old dick podcast guys.
We should change the name of the Big Dick Podcast.
Then if they want us to verify, they'd be all right, never mind. We're going to change it back to
We need 2,000 likers to
subscribe. Yeah, we get to 2,000 for the Big Dick Podcast.
I did see a couple people, they jumped out and they were like, hey, dude, you're going to do the pierogi race? Because of legal reasons, we can't do that no more. I'm not going to jump on the thing. I don't really.
You're not going to jump on the field?
No, but I will do. We will do something.
The old Z-Bird would have jumped on the field.
The old Z-Bird would have jumped on the field 100%.
For like $50.
I mean, dude, you know what I mean? A couple shots of that Espolon tequila maybe not be in there.
Woo.
Big shots to our sponsor, Espolon Tequila. It's Espolon time for Anthony Shuley. It's always Espolon time.
Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
What you guys do?
Man, I went on a picnic with my family. You know what I mean? Obviously, I couldn't work.
Where the Shuley's picnic at?
So Memorial Day, we do a thing at Settlers Cabin.
Settlers.
Yeah, and then like 4th of July, we're in Lynn Run. We got like destinations. You know what I mean? We do things.
Do you got to do you have to rent that, or can you just go out there and set up shop?
So like, yeah, you can like rent the pavilions, but they have like a bunch of groves where it's just like picnic tables.
First one, yeah,
first come, first serve, which is fine because there's not like a ton of us. We go there early. You know what I mean? You can't drink all day unless you start early.
The wave pool open?
No, it wasn't yesterday. At least I don't know.
Were you and your dad shit-faced hammered?
No, we weren't just. I mean, we were gentlemen about it, but we got after.
It's a holiday.
Yeah. So
Johnny,
but we had to go to work today. So
what you do?
Yeah.
Find some warm beer?
I did. You know
Dude.
how I like it.
I did a little bit of investigating. People aren't happy.
You can only talk to 2 people.
I'm just saying that.
well, those two people aren't happy.
Yeah, they're not happy about the warm beer situation. They felt like they were let down when they got there.
Slighted.
And like going over it, I mean, it was your fault. It's not Joanna's fault.
Oh, man. You know what?
I mean, who has a party and doesn't grab ice?
I was working all day.
I don't know, man.
All right?
Yeah, but
I was working all
but
day.
You're already running and grabbing shit. Like, oh, we're
How
probably
am I going to
need
buy ice on
I
Wednesday?
mean, you can get ice
I don't have
anywhere.
the freezer space.
Listen,
So keep ice.
all you got to do is open the top of the fucking case of beer and just dump some ice on it. You're good to go.
Well, that's white trash, and that goes in your house.
I'd rather be white trash than
No,
fucking hot
no.
beer.
Listen, in his
I
defense,
have a very unhappy
Go
case.
ahead. I want to
he
again.
was so traumatized about not having ice the day before. Like, so I went over his house the day after, and he's like, "Dude, bring a bag of ice." And I brought a case of beer, and he put it right in the fridge. I'm like, "What the fuck did I bring the ice for?" He's like, "I don't fucking know."
It's gonna haunt you. He has Johanna just fucking making ice constantly at the crib.
He got a reserve bag of ice now, man.
Oh,
Never happen again,
man.
right, John?
Who is this more Mishka or Dave?
Ah, man.
Mishka didn't seem to care as much.
He's like, in Europe, we drink warm beer all the
I mean,
time.
Dave couldn't tell enough people at the party about the warm beer that he stayed at for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I did a little investigating, and I got immediate responses back. Like, you'll never believe it.
Never live it down.
Yeah.
Never
Who
live it
did
down.
thunk it?
Dave was like, I would never, ever put something in a situation like that. He was like, it wasn't even warm. It was hot. He said it burned his throat when he was drinking it.
Oh,
It was
man.
like Earl Grey tea.
How did this gear grinder come back to it's my fault?
For this moment right here. So what you do on Memorial Day then?
Nothing. Don't fucking.
Nobody's Memorial Day was worse than mine. So Memorial Day weekend, Saturday night, I smoke a joint. I'm on the moon. I get a text message from Matt. Hey, I'm in Millville. We have a plumbing issue. It could be potentially very serious. Sweet. I'm super high. Now I got to go down to work. So I go down to work.
What time was this?
This is 7 o'clock on Saturday night. We're jam-packed.
Yeah.
We had to shut the bathrooms down. Fucking telling people they had to walk up the street to essentially use the bathrooms. Fucking, it was a nightmare. So then we're trying to snake like the main drain in the floor. Snake gets trapped.
Just
Caught.
shit popping up at you.
No, nothing's popping because it got stuck. Completely stuck. Couldn't get the fucking snake out. Called her uncle who's a plumber. He puts a camera down there. Fucking, it's a mess. We don't. Then he has one of those. What's the things when you look for gold? I always forget the fucking name.
Metal detector?
Yeah, metal detector, but a plumbing one. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So to try to find the line. So we don't know what the fuck's wrong. So that night we know we're fucked. So we go over there the next morning. Next morning, the water level went down. He was able to get the snake out. We get a camera in. The fucking main is just busted. Completely busted. We see fucking pieces of pipe, fucking rocks, all kinds of shit. It's Memorial Day weekend. No company's picking up the phone. Nobody's fucking, we can't get anybody to do dick. The three of us had to fucking hand dig a hole the size of this room. No bullshit, the size of this room. And about 7-8 feet deep.
How
It
just so
was
everyone
a
And
knows,
fuck-
it's
big,
sloppy
how
wet.
big is this room? Because if someone's listening, they can't see it.
I don't know. What do you think this room is?
It's
It's
probably
like a 10
8
by
10
10
by
by
10 by 10, 10 by 8. Yeah.
That's fucking huge.
It was fucking huge. It sucked dick.
How you feeling? You feel a little sore today?
No, I
feel like a champion, and when you're done with it, you're like, I'm a
That's what
fucking monster.
See, no, I didn't. Like I felt tired and like fucking, and I was sweaty, and everyone was like, my uncle was like, I mean, at least it's a good workout. Like, yeah, no, it is a good workout, but you know what I'd rather do? Work out. I could plan my work. This is a fucking nightmare.
Welcome to my life.
So we get the whole dugout. Today we filled and like when you do like plumbing shit, there's no like, it's not like you built something and there's like self gratification. You can look at it like,
You
yeah,
buried a motherfucker.
Yeah, you fucking dig it up, you fix it, and then you fucking put all the dirt back in. So today we put all the fucking dirt back in. Concrete comes tomorrow at 7 a.m.
Who fixed it? His uncle?
His
like,
uncle, yeah. So we did most of we did like all the digging.
Who the
and
fuck's doing the concrete?
We just called that Pittsburgh Mobile. They're coming in, and then we're just fucking.
Oh, you're finishing it.
And we're gonna finish it up. It's
All right,
in the garage.
Oh yeah, then you schmackoffs can do it.
Yeah, we can handle. Yeah, we can handle that. Believe me, you were nigga. I figured it'd be a waste of time. It's a small job.
Oh, I probably couldn't make it for 2 weeks. Anyway.
And I also said, and that was also the next thing. I was like, sure. I was like, we need to open.
Yeah, right.
We need to open by. We've been closed.
Well, listen, gratification is every time you flush that fucking toilet and
Shit's
it works.
gonna go through.
Yeah, then you'd be like, dude, one of these.
But it's just one of those. I don't know. It's just like, what the fuck?
Did they? Do you know what caused it? Or was it terracotta?
I think it's old terracotta, fucking, and then we replaced it with plastic.
Plus, that's like a floodplain where you're at, dude. There's like floods there all the fucking time.
Yeah, we're doing, and it's flood season too. It's been raining a lot.
That's what I mean. That thing is probably taken so much of a beating over the years. Especially if it's terracotta, it's old as fuck.
I mean, like, Deese didn't have work boots. He had to go buy work boots. Like, what we're like dealing with. We're some white collar guys these days. You know what I mean? Like,
Who had all the shovels?
They had to go buy
Lowe's.
Fresh shovels.
Yeah, we got some new shovels. We got fucking
Couple picks.
Yeah, no, we had a digging board. They had one of those like chippers, you know,
Chipping hammer.
chipping hammer on there. So that was decent. I guess I can't call any of it decent. It all fucking sucked. We had to get a ton and a half of rock today. Like it's just. I got a blister.
Oh, man.
You fucking see this blister?
Poor thing.
Yeah, what the fuck?
How dare they?
Yeah, I got soft hands. So it's fucking.
I see that.
I'm not like built for this shit anymore, man. I'm fucking tired. Fucking tired. I had to come to this podcast. Again, I had to drink a monster. But yeah, when you're just like sitting there like watching TV, like hi, and then you get that text, and it just turned. And then, like, I was like, it will probably be all right. And it just wasn't all right at all.
That'll ruin your high.
Ruined everything. It ruined my weekend.
Ruin your thumb.
People were like texting. People were my brothers yesterday. Ruined my thumb. People were texting me like, oh, like take a break. Like, we take a break. Who's gonna do it? No one's picking up the phone. I can't get anybody to come look at this fucking hole.
I can't call Shuley. He's fucking hammered by now.
Yeah, we were fucked, but it's almost done.
Well, that's what. At least it's fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was Goat Fest.
Goat Fest was pretty awesome. Dude, thank you to everyone that showed up. That like podcast people. The Sipe sisters were out there.
Oh, nice.
Scuba Steve, a couple and his woman were out there. There was a few other people. There were some people wearing podcast shirts. It was pretty cool to see it.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. And
did you mention Greenfield's Finest Podcast?
That's how I get brought up now.
Oh, Mike Zidell from Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
Mike Zidell, one of the hosts of Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
There you go.
So like
it's like a credit.
Yeah, so I tell people that I'm like, hey man, like after the thing, they're like, oh, whatever. If you did, I'm like, hey, check out I got a podcast with my friends.
You should take the phone off them and just subscribe them to the YouTube page.
Well, that's what that's the next move.
Yeah.
But the YouTube's still going up. So like people keep telling other people. Our next goal is to get to, I don't know, 10,000, but we're
1 million.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll go to 1,100. Small goals.
Yeah, 1,100 is a realistic goal. We could hit that fairly fast, so I'd be happy with that. But yeah, Go Fest was fun. The rain.
How was the weather?
The rain held off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, until it kind of sucked. It was Matt Light's show, and like everything was good up until he got up there and it started fucking like pouring. Luckily, he got a tent, so like the majority of the people stayed. A couple people left, but I think people had a good time. I was never there before. I thought I was, and JB's Roadside Bar and Grill. It was definitely like a different environment, a little bit country.
No, say what it is.
Yeah, yeah, it was a little bit country.
Hillbillies, huh?
It was like if they had a place up in Lincoln Place, and they just like built a bar like 20 years ago, and they were like, here's a pavilion. Let's see who shows up. That's where it was.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
So McBride Park.
Yeah. But the setup was pretty decent. It was funny. Like one of the funniest things is fucking Scuba Steve comes. I haven't seen him in I see him not too long ago, but I haven't really been seeing that much lately. Him and his girl get all dressed up. They're like super dressed up.
Like tuxedos?
No, but like Scuba Steve had on like nice slacks, a sweater. Fucking he wears his hair in a bun now, and like he's all ready to go. Like, what's going on? He's like, and they look, and it's just like a big mud field. His girlfriend's like, what the fuck? And Steve's like, dude, you didn't tell me. I'm like, oh well, dude, it said JB's Roadside Bar and Grill. Bring your own chair. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was like, oh, dude.
She have heels and sneaking into
She had, like, them boot heels. So it was, like, double.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so she
I
was,
hope
like.
they're waterproof.
Yeah, so I got luckily, they didn't bring chairs. I found them a couple, but Scuba Steve was like, fuck, dude, I'm a little bit overdressed. It's like, dude, you're the best dressed dude here beside you is a dude with holes in his white T-shirt with a flannel tied around his head. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, like a redneck with a turban on.
Yeah, dude. I was like, what the fuck? But, yeah, I had a good weekend, man. Went golfing Saturday. Then I went and bought some cards, did Goat Fest. And then, I don't know, that was about it. Ran around, bought more cards, and
Big card weekend.
Big card weekend.
I had a major tweet. I went a little viral.
I like that tweet. Let's talk about it.
89 likes.
Yeah, that's
Bunch of views, impressions.
thousands of views.
Thousands.
I watched it probably.
Old Bill Crawford, I guess his retweet button is broken.
Yeah.
Got a like out of Croft, not a retweet though.
And I mean, we tagged him. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I went on and tagged him. Thought maybe he would have thought it was as hilarious as everyone else. If you guys get a chance, check out Greenfield's Fine Podcast Twitter. Make sure you follow us, but check out Jack's tweet where the dude is whispering in the girl's ear. It's actually perfectly timed. If you try to read,
Yeah, well, I edited it. Dude, I'm editing now.
Oh,
you
are
know
you?
what I mean? So I'm walking. I was like, look at me, I'm a little producer here, and then I'm funny on top of that. So I'm
Who
fucking,
you Swiss Beats?
You know?
where'd you find that clip? Like, what is that?
that's a viral clip that's been around for years.
The dude
And the
trying to
girl,
talk to the
that
chick-
girl was in college then, but she's actually works for like Fox now too. She's like a reporter. She's a rocket.
She is a rocket.
But so it just started going viral again, and everybody was, you know what I mean? Everybody was putting their version of it up there, and I was like, hey, it's called Green. Because anytime you talk, it's called Greenfield. It's in between.
Say it, say it.
It's called Greenfield. It's in between Squirt Hole and Hazelwood. It's a fine residential community. Some would even say it's a suburb in the city.
But
when you explain where you're from,
That's exactly what
it's
we
exactly
say.
what you say.
Yeah.
Not the fine residential community shit, but it's in between Hazelwood and Squirt Hole.
Yeah, and like Bobby G, he
Next
did,
to Oakland, I've used
thrown
next
it
to
in there.
Oakland before. Yeah,
Yeah.
if they're a little confused to where Hazelwood's
Yeah,
at.
everyone
Yeah.
knows where Oakland is.
Right.
Not everybody knows where Hazelwood or Squirrel Hill is.
It's funny when I was in rehab, and I would tell people I lived in Greenfield. They'd be like, "Where's Greenfield?" And I'm like, "Dude, it's like right next to Hazelwood." They'd be like, "Oh my God, you're so lucky you live right next to Hazelwood."
Had that fire.
Rehab people were
I had to
like,
drive all the way from West Virginia
Yeah,
for that
I
shit.
heard of Hazelwood.
I seen a West Virginia car full today on their way back.
Yeah,
They're
people
like-
driving down from like Conneaut and shit.
Like, wait a
Yeah.
second, you've been down Renova.
"Yeah, yeah, it's beautiful this time of year, and the foliage, yeah." But dude, like me and Rizal are on the bridge, and like we seen it was like a car full, and I'm like, they're definitely down here buying drugs. It was a hillbilly mobile.
But they were like going live. Like the one chick was all high, like put her camera
Going
on.
live and buying heroin.
I guess, yeah. Dude,
I mean, dude, kids are idiots.
dude,
these
this,
days. That wouldn't surprise
this
me.
was about a car full of 30-year-olds,
Uh-huh.
and they all look like fucking hell in a piece of shit car. And I'm like, they're all just like.
She's
in the
like,
back.
look, Mom, I made it to Hazelwood.
Look, more, I made it.
Yeah.
I'll be back in
They
2
were headed
hours.
back down
And I
south.
can't get you all your dope. I'm going to have to just give you half of it.
But yeah, that was my weekend in a nutshell.
Have you guys seen? I don't even know. Hezbollah, the little old
Hezbollah?
man,
Right.
the
Yeah.
little old man Russian baby fella.
Misha doesn't think what he's like. What's so funny about it, dude? I'm like, I don't know. I just asked if you knew him.
How does he? Oh, well, that's funny.
Nah, he's like, I don't get it, dude.
How don't you get it?
It's fucking hilarious.
So there's two of them. I think they're gonna fight each other.
Yeah, they like getting the scraps a little bit.
No, I do. The Hezbollah is like training. I think they're really gonna fight these two little Russian Indian old man babies. I don't know why I threw Indian in
Dude,
there.
I don't know either.
Ian,
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking
there's these two viral.
Dude, it's
Little
like his
people.
kid looks like a 2-year-old, but he's
se-
like,
he's 17.
yeah, he's
I
He's
thought-
17?
I
He's
think-
like
I heard
Benjamin
someone
Button.
said he's 17. Dude, I thought he was 40.
Dude, I thought he was a baby.
No, they're not babies. They're
Is he
fucking
like
old
Benjamin
men.
Button?
Yeah,
Got
kind of.
his
Yeah,
edging
yeah.
backwards or something?
Fucking, it is something, man. It is funny as fuck. Yeah, he was like smoking squares and shit.
See, I
seen a picture of him like standing on top of a Mercedes. This is great.
I
I want to buy him. I don't know where you buy him at.
the best is
I'll
when he-
I'll walk and lease one for like 3,200 or some shit like that.
dude. So
he's a character.
Yeah, I'll be sitting right. We have him standing on the table right here. Give him the mic. Well, yeah, there he goes. Look, they're squaring off.
The one on the left.
Yeah,
right
so what?
there.
Like, so this is like when I first seen it, and I thought they were kids. I was like, wow, they're like fighting
They're like
kids in
angry
Russia.
kids.
I was like, but I was like, I'll tune into that. You know
Right.
what I mean?
we
But
don't
like,
want to watch a baby fight.
yeah, I watch a baby fight, but now they're like grown men, old babies. Is just blew my mind. It's fucking great.
Dude, I'm thinking it's a baby. I'm like, dude, he talks really good for a baby. He's like, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, damn, dude, that little kid knows what he wants. That's
Yeah.
what I thought was so funny. I never realized it was a fucking grown adult.
Yeah, no, they're 36.
Oh, dude, that's fucking great, though.
The Buccos are the worst fucking team in
Ever.
the history of
Ever.
baseball.
That poor bastard at first base. It just makes me so upset, and I don't know why. But like, dude, like at first I watched it, I'm like, yeah, he kind of got. I mean, that was stupid. But then I was like, there's 2 fucking outs,
2 outs.
and he was standing right near the bag. Like, come on, dude.
Right. It's just.
You
That-
think
so
you
that-
think dudes would be yelling at him like, stop on the fucking bag? I'm not sure they
Or
weren't.
just chase him down and tag him, dude. You're running
Yeah.
at him. Like,
I
there
don't
was,
think the rest of the guys knew what was going on either. Like that's how fucking elementary our team is, dude. It's like the bad news.
Well, yeah,
fucking
nobody
Bears,
went to
bro.
cover anything.
Like
but
nobody knows what's going on, dude.
But like,
Worst
you
team
wouldn't
ever.
think to go cover first base when all he has to do is touch first
it.
base or
Right.
touch the
6
runner.
feet
Dude,
from it.
and that throw wasn't like really that far off the bag. He could have just stepped on it and looked at him like, what are you
Who
doing
is the
by
first
it?
baseman? Anybody know?
Was it
I
like,
don't know.
I
Baez,
seen him
Baez?
interviewing him, dude. And like, no, that's the dude who like
Yeah, Harvey
Fi-
Baez was the runner.
he was the runner.
yeah.
But
That's how much you know
See,
about the
his
Bucs.
name-
I know more Cubs than I
his
do
name is
Pirates.
Will Craig.
Old Billy Craig.
Oh, Will.
His name
yeah,
is
Billy-
Yeah.
his name is Will. See you later.
Yeah, he's probably not going to be in the league too long. I mean, that's GBA baseball,
101.
situational baseball. It's not,
I mean, yeah, tagging the runner or tagging the base. That's not even like situational.
you
but
blaming
it's
the
just-
manager for that, or are you just the manager like, dude? I mean, does he tie his shoes when he comes on the field?
Yeah,
Like,
Exactly.
Where the
That's
fuck
that's
did
not
this
a
guy
man.
come
That's
from?
not a manager fucking. That's just a fuck up to the worst team in baseball, and it's just everybody. The whole league was just roasting the Buccos.
Dude.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
They've been talking about them like nonstop on the radio. Like I was listening to the fan on the way over here for some reason, but they were talking like every year they say that they're rebuilding. They're rebuilding. They've been rebuilding for 25 fucking years. And I'm like, well, we did make the playoffs that one year.
They had a good 3-year
No,
stretch.
Turk had the best line. He was like, "The Bucks rebuilding since 1991 or some shit like that." You know.
It's just. I mean, are people going to these games? What are the crowds been looking like?
I
Is
think
everybody,
I
tuning
think
in?
they're starting to like go. Well, the Penguins are done now, so I mean, if it's a nice day and I got Pirate tickets, I'll go down there to watch these idiots. I mean, what else?
Yeah,
I did for
I would
years.
It's,
you know.
yeah, at this point, it's never had anything to do with the
But
Pirates.
do you,
Right.
yeah, I was just gonna say you don't really go down there to watch the Pirates. You go down there just for the fucking
Yeah, go hang out down by
camaraderie.
the river.
Hang out.
Fucking
When I
get
go
some
with you,
nachos.
what do? We sit there till like the 3rd fucking inning, and then we go to the bar, and then we end up going to another bar. You know what I mean? Like that.
Gets me out of the house. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not mad at you.
No,
I'm
but
just
when it was
saying.
like playoff
Listen,
time,
I'm
like
not-
I was into it heavy. Like
For
that
sure.
was great. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
dude, it's just depressing. I mean, when you think,
Sad.
when you like,
It's just like
it went down so fast, and it was like,
and there's no.
it wasn't,
no
it wasn't
light
like
at
a
the-
mountain. Like they climbed up and now they're getting a little bit worse. It was just like, dude,
There's
they
no light at the end of the tunnel.
zero.
You know what I mean?
for like 10 years.
for like 20 fucking years.
No, I mean, like if they're talking about what they're doing now, just
Yeah.
like trading everybody for prospects, and like how Tampa Bay does it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, hasn't that been the game plan for a long time?
I think a fucking couple bad trades to set them right back.
Yeah.
Dude, they got rid of the whole team that
we-
was the winning team. in,
We
like,
got that
15.
one dude coming back. He just got hurt. I do pay attention a little bit because of cards. That Cabrian Hayes.
I have no idea.
Yeah, Brian Hayes. Yeah, he's a monster.
He
He's definitely
he
a
could be like.
He's probably the best player on our
But
team.
Next to Andy Van Slyke,
Well, let's
I
not get
mean,
carried away.
yeah, but I'm saying like
what position he play?
he's an outfielder.
Okay.
Who's the third? I thought they had a good third baseman coming out. I don't fucking
But he
know.
racks the ball. That
Dude,
dude, Brian Hayes, fucking, he's a hell of a hitter. You know?
Well, he hit a home run on his first pitch, and then he did well. He got injured. He's coming back. But like my thing is like I feel like anyone who gets like some semi decent on the Pirates, you're out of there.
yeah,
You're
Well,
worth
once
some-
that contract's getting up to where you have to pay him a long-term
Right.
deal, they're going to trade
dude,
him.
we are a professional farm team.
Right, but that's what I mean.
A lot
Baseball's
of
kind of
teams-
set up like that.
There's a
Yeah,
lot
but
of
a lot
teams-
of teams will do that, and then they'll go all in. Like, look at the Royals, dude. They sucked forever, then they won the fucking World Series. But the Pirates would never do that and go all in and keep people around the.
It's one thing to be bad. It's another thing to just be like a
Perpetually
fucking.
they're almost ready
Just
like
a
make
joke.
they're ready to be like make a movie on
Yeah,
how
they're,
bad they
yeah,
they're,
suck.
they're the
exactly.
bucket. They're the
Cleveland
butt of
Indians
everybody's,
in,
everybody's joke.
Major League.
Yeah.
Back in the 70s, I remember like obviously we weren't alive, but like I remember everyone say how bad the Saints sucked. Like that was like the big people. Were
Yeah, I
bad
remember
till
that.
the-
Yeah, I remember
Ain't
the
were
Saints.
bad
They call
till
them the Aints.
And I feel like that's like the Pirates or the Saints of that generation.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the
they
Saints
stink.
have
No, but
won
that was
since
probably
then.
the worst play I think I've ever.
Yeah,
like,
it's-
one of the dumbest
Listen,
plays of
this
all
isn't
time.
about the Buccos stinking. It's just that fucking play was unbelievable.
It's crazy.
Unfucking believable. The NBA and their fans are gonna come to blows, dude. Kyrie Irving, like this one here, Kyrie deserved this one. Kinda. It's hard to say he fully deserves it. So Kyrie stomps on the Celtics logo, rubs his feet on it. Kid cracks him with like a half-full water bottle. Kyrie started that shit. You know what you're doing when you do it. You know you're gonna get a reaction. You can't be a fucking baby after you get hit with a water bottle and be shocked by it. The city hates you already, and now you're rubbing it in their face.
Before he went there, he called them racist. Right?
Yeah, he always calls them racist. And listen, it's Boston. Sure, I'm sure he's probably not completely wrong.
Right.
Fucking, but like this is just like, what is the point? You're blowing them out. The series is on. The series is gonna be over. I think it's tonight. It's gonna be over. I mean, the fucking Nets are grooving right now with their fucking blowing teams out. Why do that? Or if you want to do it. That's fine. Don't be shocked when someone chucks a fucking crow hops a water ball off.
You're doing that to solicit.
Did he get him good?
reaction.
I didn't see the video.
Yeah, I think he got him like decent.
Okay.
He hit him.
Yeah. Okay. Did
Hit
it
him.
fucking hurt that bad, tough guy?
No. It's just don't make a big deal about it after it happens.
But then talk about this, Jack. Then the charges.
Yeah, then you got
brought
assault and
against-
battery, and then you said with like a deadly weapon.
That's what they said today. on Mark
There's
Maron.
different wording. I don't think it was
It's
deadly.
not deadly.
Maybe like serious or like
It's a trumped up charge,
it's trumped up.
and to teach a lesson, which I kind of get because there's shit's been going on. Like
Dude, for like weeks.
they spit on Kyrie Young in New York.
Trae Young.
Trae Young.
Young.
Sorry, spit on.
That dude spit over 50 Cent.
Dude,
Like over his shoulder past his
Almost hit
girlfriend.
his girl. Yeah.
that's jive.
I think
Spit.
the spitting is worse than the water bottle.
Yeah, 100%.
1,000
yeah,
times.
yeah.
worse.
I'd rather who got
Westbrook-
popcorn
Yeah,
on
Westbrook-
top of it?
yeah, take a little
got some-
popcorn.
Yeah, a little
Yeah, take a little
popcorn.
popcorn. Yeah, you
Yeah,
spit
that's
on me, though?
confetti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what? Whose family got harassed? Now you're crossing the line. Harassing
Yeah, don't fuck with people's family. Don't spit. You shouldn't throw bottles, but you shouldn't stomp on people's logos too.
Yeah,
Dude,
well-
people are nuts. They're coming out of this pandemic. They don't know how to fucking act. Don't fuck with people right now. Like let them ease
Yeah.
back into it. I was listening to something. And they said like, dude, this is almost like preseason because like no, you go to a preseason game fucking in the NFL. It's wild.
It's
You
all
know,
the people that don't get tickets for the
they're
rest of the
fucked
year.
up.
You know?
So like fans are gonna ease back into this and like, dude, some people, a lot of people's brains are broken from either like fucking that election
Yeah.
or fucking the pandemic or both. Like,
Yeah.
it's broken brains.
Dude, you ever been at a game when shit starts getting thrown? Like on the field or ice?
Yeah, I think I have.
Fucking nuts.
Yeah,
I was at a Pirate game one time. It was at Three River Stadium, and they, you know them like they're like little, they're like skinny things with like a knob on them. You can pull a flag out of them,
Yeah.
yeah,
dude. They're pretty throwable, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So some fucking bad call, something happened, dude. I'm on like the 6th row away from first base, and these fucking things come flying in from like all over the stadium, dude. Had
Yeah,
it
that
a fucking
sucks.
deck. Dude.
Yeah.
How old were you at the
I
time?
was probably like 9. This was like baseball heavy back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
That's
I
when
don't
they
think
were
they ever
decent.
gave them out again.
I've been in some fucked up. Yeah, I don't know if I've been.
I've seen a lot of beer cans at Penguin games. People get rowdy,
I've seen
dude.
people chuck shit at other fans, but I don't think I've ever seen.
You
You ever seen them
anybody-
just fucking unload on the
Not-
fucking
No.
stadium?
Yeah,
like
but
if the refs are real horrible and people are fucking disgruntled, dude.
Are you throwing your hat if someone scores a hat trick?
I can't. If no,
You know, if it's hat night,
You'll throw the hat.
if they gave me a hat when I walked in,
dude,
absolutely.
hat tricks. Yeah, you know what? I've got hit with somebody's hat as it's working its way.
That's what I was just
and
gonna
I got
say
to
that.
throw it.
I would throw someone else's hat for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
That's a good time.
Yeah.
But
if
yeah,
I bought a brand new hat, there's no way this one's going out on the ice.
If you're in peanut heaven, you cannot throw anything. It's not gonna. You know, it's not gonna make.
But
it to
they'll
the
do
field,
it.
Right?
You can still throw it.
Yeah, you can throw it. It's
it'll-
not going to go where you think
It'll just
or
end
you
up
want it
hitting
to.
risotto.
But yeah, I don't know. Kyrie's such a fucking weirdo bitch. Anyhow, he's
He's a flat earther. He's
a
odd.
flat earth. He's just a drama queen, man. Like fucking chill out, bro.
But it was funny you said because like I remember like on Sunday I watched Sports Center and they were showing the the guy spitting on Trae Young and like that was just crossing.
You can't spit on people.
Right.
You
The
can't.
meanest
That's
thing was their
crazy.
chant about Trey's going bald.
Yeah, that
Oh.
Trey.
Yeah,
needs,
he
Trey
is.
needs like Trey's hair would look 1,000 times better if he would just trim it a little bit or cut it short.
Yeah, but he was
He's
going
a-
bald in like college. You could tell like that was gonna happen.
Dude, he was like
He ain't letting it go.
you can't like his haircut is
Right? Somebody. Yeah.
horrendous.
Yeah.
He's a little weird looking motherfucker
He
too.
looks like you got
He
that
is.
disease where you can't grow like all your hair.
It's just like
It's real
like
thin hair as
long-
it is.
It's like long and thin. It's strange looking. I've never really seen anything like it. It sucks.
Just comb it over.
He's a young dude too. He's probably only what, like 23, 24?
Yeah.
It's I think it's his third year.
Yeah.
Third year.
You better get a bic
He's
and
a little more
shave
than
that
that.
motherfucker.
He doesn't even need to shave it. He just needs to like
faded.
Like cut the baby hairs off or some shit. It's hard to explain, but I mean, you
They're
know what we're
all
talking
baby
about.
hairs. It
Yeah.
looks like they're all baby hairs.
It's fucking terrible.
You're like me and Rosario are going bald. We're like, yeah, don't fucking scream them going bald.
I'm
shit.
well, I'm not even like it's not
I'm
even
saying
about
that hurts. I
It
mean,
Yeah.
was, dude. It's not even about him going bald because it's just a bad. It's fixable. It's a bad haircut. It's
Right.
a bad hairstyle.
it's a good heckle. It's a good. I
It's a
respect
great
that
heckle. I mean, dude, if I was, dude,
Yeah.
if I was.
If you were
If you
there-
were like in a playoff game and they just Rosado's going bald,
Yeah.
that's getting in your head.
That hurt.
I don't
That hurt.
care who you are.
Yeah.
Especially
I'd rather take
if
this
you're a
water ball
young
off the
athlete,
face.
Well, you're lucky he ain't spit on you.
you're a young athlete, your ego's out of control. You're actually playing really well.
Yeah.
And then they just fucking.
He knows. Though.
They
He
just
knows.
heckle your
He got a
head.
mirror. He got a mirror. He just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I
He got a
disagree.
yes man
I think
barber.
he does give a fuck.
He got a yes man barber.
I think he thinks that looks good. I think he thinks by growing his hair out and keeping it longer, it doesn't appear to be as thin as it is, and it makes it look worse.
Yeah,
But-
like you're
Well, we
hiding
all go
something.
through that stage in life.
But I'm gonna say this now. So like, do you think if he goes ahead and gets a haircut now,
You got to be in the off season. You
That's
can't
what I
do it.
mean.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can't.
yeah, you gotta run that. You
Yeah,
gotta
you're
If he
run
fucked.
comes back first game next year with a fucking crispy fade, they're gonna say something. He's like, yeah, well, fuck you.
Well,
Well,
so-
we're gonna say something anyway.
but they're
You
not.
can't do
They're
it
not.
right
we
now.
either got to spend a
not
couple
gonna be
million that he
all-
makes on some great hair plugs or shave it. That's it.
They're not going to be. It's opening season. No, the fans aren't going to be wound up like they are playoff time.
Right.
You can't cut it during playoff time because now you're just going to be like, Trey got a haircut.
and if they go on the next place, they're gonna
Yeah,
fucking
right.
hack. He's done for the whole playoff run. I was wondering, I'm like, does he do it now? Or he can't pull the trigger
Is
now.
that- what's
no,
that
you gotta
series
wait,
at?
you
I
gotta
wish
wait.
Pitt. They're about to close them out. They play tonight.
Atlanta's about to close the Knicks out.
Yeah, the Knicks won the past two games by like a combined of like 40 points or some shit like that. So I think Atlanta won first. Atlanta won game one. Knicks won game two. Atlanta won 3 and 4 and 5s tonight.
Oh.
So yeah, they should have closed. I mean, the Knicks might steal one, but they're not going to win that series. There's no fucking way. It's good for basketball. The Knicks being back. The New York Knicks fans chanting "We want Brooklyn" after they win one playoff game. That's funny. Like, dude, relax.
Yeah.
But in their defense, it's like, dude, when the Pirates won a playoff game, the whole city went fucking bananas. They haven't been there in a long time. The Knicks being good at basketball is good for the NBA, especially these dudes because they're tough. They play tough. Fucking, they're going to be good. They're just super young.
Yeah.
This is a lot of sports talk, dude.
It
We
is.
haven't covered sports like this in a long time.
No, we usually don't. We're just talking about the incidents in sports. You know what I mean?
Right.
A lot of incidents in sports this week. You know. Usually we have a little bit of golf.
I would
That's
love to
about-
have a golf story for you, but I was knee deep in shit for fucking 3 days. That smell was worse than a colostomy bag. It was fucking terrible.
It's like old build up shit
Shit.
gases. Just
Like 1982.
dude, I'm
shit.
about to clean
I
up.
had
my,
to do some
uh,
snaking this week too. I had to snake out my dad's like whole freaking house. Dude. I was like, oh man, you guys eating a lot of corn at the house. Huh? A lot of corn around here.
Oh man. Well, all right, everybody, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're gonna have more of Greenfield's Finest podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? You're probably looking outside your house right now, and it probably looks nice. Well, maybe it looks like shit. If it looks like shit, call 412-521-9045, Rosado & Sons Landscaping. And guess what? We just don't do landscaping. That's right, folks. Do you have some concrete outside? It's looking weathered. Maybe your back deck looks like shit. Are you sick and tired of looking outside and seeing shit? Well, did you know that Rosado & Sons also does pressure washing too and free quotes? So call 412-521-9045. It's very affordable and reliable. Make sure this summer get all your projects done and call Rosado & Sons 412-521-9045. Don't hesitate. You'll be late. Man, the other day I went to the hunting supply store and I got a cooter detector and it goes beep, beep, beep. And I'm driving through the south side. Next thing I know, that thing starts going off like crazy. Beep, 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 beep. It took me right into 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Man, that cooter detector is the best thing I ever bought. I ain't never seen so much cooter in my life. When I went in there, I couldn't believe my eyes. I never seen so much cooter. I went in there for the cooter, but then I looked at the menu and the food was delicious. Some of the best barbecue in the burg. Not only that, they had every drink I could ever think of. So 12 Whiskey Barbecues filled with cooter, barbecue, and good drinks at 1222 East Carson Street. Make sure you stop down if you like cooter, barbecue, and drinks. 10-4. I don't know about you, but I ain't got time to be packing boxes and moving stuff all the way around the tri-state area. I just don't got time for it. But I gotta move. What am I supposed to do? Thank goodness I found out about Miracle Movers. fully bonded and insured, serving the Tri-County area. And they go long and short distance. I just found out they do commercial delivery too. That's Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620. 412-419-2620. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. What's going on, everybody? It's almost that time of the year where you got to go get your sidewalks or your steps fixed. And I don't trust a lot of these idiots out here right now. I really don't. Thank goodness Giuseppe & Sons is in the area, and they're always on the job. If you're looking for any type of masonry work this season coming up, please call Giuseppe & Sons, 412-421-6711, and make sure you tell them Rocco sent you, huh? Oh, man, I don't know if you guys have ever felt like this, but I woke up this morning, and my toilet's running. I can't get it to stop running. My water bill last month was double. I didn't know what to do. Thank goodness for Niscatch Plumbing. I called them, they were there right away and took care of the problem, and it didn't cost me hardly anything. They're registered master plumbers and fully insured. That's Niscatch Plumbing. Phone number 412-337-4047. 412-337-4047. Thank you, Niscatch Plumbing. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. It looks like we're about to get to that time for Corn Dick of the Week. Money line. Who be corn dicking this week?
A fella in Columbia, South Carolina, hijacked a kindergarten school bus with, like, he looked like he had a fucking AK in his hand.
Yeah.
So fucking, he got on the fucking school bus, tells the driver to pretty much drive him to the next town over. They said it was like 15 minutes away. And then the kids, you know how kids ask questions, they start peppering them with questions like, are you a soldier? Are you going to hurt us? What are you going to do to our bus driver? And the dude was like, pull the fuck over and get me off this fucking bus. So you got to shout out to kindergartens who are using their best weapon is their fucking mouse.
Is that anything, just get me out of here. The dude just gave up on the hijack.
Other people's 18 of other people's kids asking you questions nonstop, that will get me to...
I can't take my 2 kids asking me questions, let alone 18 kids from somebody else.
Firing questions
when I'm in a
at you.
shitty mood, obviously, because I want to shoot somebody.
What's your favorite color for like the 100th time?
Hey,
fucking
mister.
blue.
Yeah, it's been blue forever.
I started making
Ask
like
your
pink.
sister. She asked me 200 fucking times.
Hey, mister. Hey, mister. Hey, mister. Hey, mister. Like a million
Yeah, it
times.
reminded me like
Oh,
Kindergarten
my
Cop
God.
or some shit
Yeah.
like that where they drive Arnold nuts.
Boys have penises and girls have vaginas.
What a movie.
You have to think, like, what was this dude's state of mind to jack up a school bus with, and then see a bunch of kindergartners on it? Like, what was his plan?
Yeah, he thought they.
Yeah,
he thought it was.
I think he
empty
just. I
already.
think he committed a crime and
Was trying to get out.
and just needed to get out.
Okay.
But then the kindergarten just fucking annoyed,
Obviously,
annoyed
we're
the
looking
shit out
for
of him.
we're looking for a guy with no kids.
It
Okay,
was.
'cause I would never hijack a school
Well,
bus.
I mean, this dude. I mean, I'm assuming like he had to be on the drugs.
Yeah, pretty safe to say.
He was
Yeah.
a well-dressed
Oh, yeah.
militant.
I mean, that's not a good. That's not a very speedy vehicle. I mean, it sticks out like a sore
Exactly.
Yeah, but you could like
Unless
a
he
little
was-
incognito on it.
Right, but yeah, maybe put the fucking automatic weapon away, tuck it away, and like
Yeah, and be like, hey, bro,
He was putting the
run
stop
me up,
sign
run
out.
me up 3
Like,
exits
listen,
here.
I'm not gonna kill anybody. Just get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
He could have. I mean, he could. Rosario makes a good point. Like he could have went up to any car.
Right.
anybody-
You already just probably committed a felony. What's carjacking? Go steal a nice little fucking Tesla or something. Get that. Well, who knows with them Teslas?
Yeah.
shut
I
that
feel like
bitch down.
the judge. I feel like if you steal someone's car and like kick them out of their car, opposed to like stealing a school bus, the judge is really gonna throw the book at you for stealing stealing a bunch of kindergartens.
Right.
Yeah, they frown upon that.
I'm gonna say that. Okay, let's say that hypothetically speaking, there's 18 kids on the bus. This dude might get 18 counts of kidnapping.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, he's
endangering
fucked.
children.
Yeah, he's
He's
fucked.
never gonna see the light of day again.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to jail for quite some time. But yeah, I just thought that was funny. These kids just fucking badgered this dude fucking off the bus.
Like I said, obviously he doesn't have kids, dude, because that's the last place.
Yeah,
you
he might
wanna
not have been on drugs. If you're on drugs, you can fucking tone out some kids.
Or,
Unless
I
he's
don't
on,
know.
unless he's
I don't
on the
know.
upper side. If he's on the upswing of like some maybe let's say cocaine, crack, crystal meth. Them kids are gonna drive you nuts. If he was more of a diner guy, he would have been able to handle it.
He's
I'm
been
gonna say-
answering them questions. Yeah,
might
it comes purple sometimes.
It would have been funny as fuck if he told him like, "All right, kids,
We're going on a
one
field trip.
one at a time, and everybody raised their hands, and he was like fielding questions like he was the teacher or some shit.
He's like, listen.
Like, all right, little Mikey, it's your turn.
I don't want to hurt you guys. I just stole a bunch of hair. And then he falls asleep for a second.
He's like, whatever it takes me to get to the next town. Yeah, he could have filled,
He's like, little Billy, can you drive?
Dude, the Tampa Bay Lightning, this is fucking crazy. So Tampa Bay Lightning kicked a father and son out of their seats because they had a Hurricane jersey on. Like the Lightning are playing the Hurricane. The kid has a Hurricane jersey on. And I guess on the back of the tickets, when you buy the ticket, you agree to a Lightning playoff dress code where you're not allowed to wear like the other team's color, which is fucking insane.
Right. I never.
How are you going to start? How are you going to know who you want to fight at the arena?
But like to fuck with a little kid like that, that's nuts.
How old was this kid?
The kid. They
didn't show him, but I would assume like in the 10 to 12.
Yeah.
That's what it's. You like heard him a little bit, and like the way his dad was talking about him, and like they were like. The dad was like obviously like the dad was being really calm and was recording, but he was just saying how ridiculous it is and how like he like talked to somebody and like they talked to someone before they went in and cleared it pretty much like, yeah, don't wear the jersey in like when you're going into the stadium. When you get to your seat, pop it on. Ridiculous in its own right.
Right.
But fucking, they did that, and like the dude had the name. He's like, call blah blah blah, and then this lady started getting bitchy, and the two people handled it nice, but then they started like talking about like calling security to get them booted out, and then I did a little digging, and I guess this has been their playoff dress code, which I never heard of any other team doing this. They might, I don't think so, but the Penguins put like when they were playing the Lightning like a couple years ago, whatever it was, whenever they're not losing in the first round, fucking playing the Lightning, and they just made like blue, like Tampa Bay Lightning blue shirts which said like Pittsburgh Penguins or some shit on them, so they could like wear them when they went to a Lightning game. Like, dude.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna say because of Pittsburgh, dude, hockey fans in good hockey towns travel like crazy. In Pittsburgh,
sure,
even you guys go away on like Steelers games.
Yeah,
but
Pittsburgh travels, and a lot of people like move out of Pittsburgh and live, especially in like places like
but
Tampa
they try
and
to
shit like that.
like they'll take over like certain areas of like the ring and
Right.
Yeah.
Well, dude, like, so we've been to Penguin games in like Toronto. They travel good, like the Leafs.
Right.
They have a good crowd, like the Sabres.
Dude, the Sabres, the one game I went to, I thought it was in fucking Buffalo.
I mean, they could get down here pretty easy.
They had like 10 big buses outside. I'm like, what the
Me and
fuck?
John were all cocky. Then the Buffalo Sabres beat the Christ out of the Penguins. This guy jumped up and cheered him like, "Sit the fuck down, asshole!" And then we looked, turned around, it was like 500 Buffalo fans. Like, are we? Where are we at?
Yeah, that's fucking nuts. I didn't know about that either. And like when I seen that video, it was nuts. And the dad like brought up a couple good points. So the dad said one thing, which was kind of crazy, but is the truth. He was like, "So you're telling me if I came in this stadium and I had a T-shirt on with a swastika, you'd let me sit here?" And they were like, "Well, we don't." He's like, "No, honestly, would you let me sit here? There's nothing against that, but you won't let me because it's the Florida Panthers." Like, and then Rosado just said like this has been going on for a while. You said it's been going on for a while. I never heard of it.
I never heard that they couldn't do it. I know like people have like told them like, please don't sell your tickets to out of town fans.
Yeah.
That's all I heard. Like you can make a stick, but that's your fucking ticket.
Sure,
Do
take
what
it,
you
do what the
want.
fuck you want
But
with it.
I'd like, but I've never heard them place a role in an arena. I just know like they don't want other teams coming to take over. But that's on the ticket holder.
Asking a kid to take off a jersey is crazy. If you're an adult and you have one on, you shouldn't have one on.
Or if you're
anyhow,
belligerent and you're being a dickhead, okay, it's a fucking 12-year-old kid wearing a jersey. He's not drinking. He's not fucking motherfucking other fans.
Yeah, the NHL just their marketing scheme league wide is just fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're fucking really they don't like the NBA is so far ahead of like fucking they just I don't know why they just like I don't know, it's hard to explain. They just fucking they suck, man, and they wonder why they're not popular and why the money's so much less and shit like that.
And that's
And then
another
this is
one.
just stupid shit like this.
Right,
as far as the money, dude, it got to be NFL, dude, or Major League Baseball. I mean, dudes are signing like $65 million.
I mean, basketball
contracts and shit.
basketball money is fucking
They got all
You
that.
think that's the
They
most
got all
money?
that.
You think that's the most?
baseball and basketball, but I think all around like dude like
NFL sells
dudes on
themselves
the
best.
bench on that fucking NBA are making fucking
Right.
12
There's
million.
less
Right.
players.
And there's
And
more
they got
games.
they got world money. They got fucking money coming in from China and a bunch of other like countries that watch NBA basketball.
And that's the thing, like you think about that, like if you want people to like to come travel, things like that, like that's definitely going to prohibit people from like wanting to go travel to your city to come to a game. Like if you can't wear a jersey, like I wouldn't want to go to.
Especially in a place like Florida, people want to go to Tampa. It's
Yeah.
fucking nice in Tampa.
Right.
I lived in Tampa for a little bit, and I'll tell you one thing: there's a ton of Pittsburgh people there, and I remember there was like at least 3 Pittsburgh Steelers bars down there.
Yeah.
There's probably more,
That's
but
just that's just a stupid policy. If I'm a fucking Penguin fan, I bought a ticket and go to Tampa Bay. I want to wear a Pittsburgh jersey.
Like let's
Unless I feel like someone's gonna spit on me for wearing, like if I go,
Yeah.
like my sister got spit on in Cleveland
Yeah,
for wearing a Steelers jersey.
I went to like a Ravens game Monday night, and like we had Steelers shit on, and we got in some shit. You know what I
Right.
mean? But like, yeah, it's part of the course.
Yeah,
It's just
exactly.
part of,
Yeah,
you
you
know what I
wanna
mean?
rep your
We
shit.
were ready. We were ready.
you had a great story for
Yeah.
Dave,
I want to hear this story. Let's hear it. I never heard it.
What, the story about
You getting in some shit.
yeah, I told it on here, but the dude was we were sitting up in the Ravens we were sitting like some player gave us tickets, and player tickets are like, they're not that great, but they're free, and they're high as fuck for away games. And we were up in like the nosebleeds, and there was a Pittsburgh fan in front of us, and this Ravens fan was just spitting on this dude's back. He had a Rossberry jersey, and I was like, dude, cause this dude's like spitting on you.
Yeah.
And we got in a little tussle, a
Yeah.
little fucking
Altercation.
little mix up.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. But then, like, the security came over and booted us out because we were Steeler fans, and like, you know what I mean. And we weren't the problem, but like we were the issue. Like we were the issue. If they take us away, everything goes back to normal. So I mean, I get that, but like a little kid, dude, I don't know, let a little kid go to a game wearing a jersey. This is nuts. I don't know where this grocery store's at. I tried to find it, I couldn't, but I guess there's a peanut butter shortage somewhere, and they were breaking down jars of peanut butter and putting it in plastic,
Like ground meat containers.
in the ground meat containers, exactly. And like, so like they're taking the peanut butter, spreading it in the ground meat container without the ground meat in it, and wrapping it in plastic and packaging it and charging $12. Like
They were selling it by the
thing.
eighth.
They broke it down. Yeah, they broke
They
it
were selling
down.
by the
and-
gram.
So I think if you like looked at, I think it was $6 per pound of peanut butter. The one was like labeled $12, so it was 2 pounds of peanut butter. But it'll be on. You'll be able to see us if you're watching, everyone. But like it literally looks like ground meat, except it's peanut butter. It's wrapped the same way. It's tagged the same way. It's so like gross looking.
I didn't know what it was at first. I
is
was
this like a Trader
they-
Jack's type store? Or?
We don't know where
Trader
It
the store
has
is.
to be
sorry.
the whites.
No.
It has to be the whites.
I think if I had to guess, it's somewhere. It's not America, or it is like Hawaii or like Alaska, where it's hard to get shit,
They still like
and
peanut
shit's
butter?
really
It's definitely America because it's in pounds.
yeah. I don't know. It is
Okay.
fucking
Good
gross.
detective work there, Z.
It looks like a sad ass pork chop. Dude.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I was like, dude, is this like a joke? Did someone like fucking package shit?
Yeah, how you gonna reseal that?
That's
Yeah.
gross.
Right.
Gross.
You got to YOLO. You only live once. You got to eat all that peanut
They
butter
should-
one time.
Peanut butter should be in like a toothpaste dispenser.
That ain't a
That'd be
bad
the best
idea.
way.
With a
They
little
did
bit
it.
of
They
jelly.
did it with sour cream. That thing's fucking major.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, you know what?
I fucked up fucking this weekend. Me and Leanie had a taco night,
Oh, you lucky
And-
bastard.
and I had some impossible meat, and she was like, grab sour cream. So I like went and I saw the squeeze bottle, but they only had the big ones. It was like 40 ounces of fucking sour cream. I was like, that's too much cream. So I grabbed the other one, and I came back, and she's looking at me like I'm a peasant. I'm like, dude, I know what you're about to say. And she's like, no, it's good. So she fucking throws it into a plastic bag, pokes a hole in it, and she's just squeezing it out like fucking. I was like,
She's like a pastry chef.
yeah, exactly. Just threw the sour cream right in the fucking bag. I was like, look at us, white trash. What's going on? But it's definitely a better way to fucking
Dispense it.
dispense it for sure.
Dude, I was trying to make a PB&J this weekend. I had like the big jars, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You shop at Costco. I was trying to get
Right.
that last bit out of the
That's
pi-
deep.
It's all over my hand, all
That's what
over
I'm
my
saying.
knuckles.
You gotta wipe your knuckles on the bread.
Dude, you're thinking
You're
about that.
fisting
jar.
it.
You're about like 9 inches deep, and now you got your hand in there. Let's see, about 7 inches. So
And,
you're
I,
like
am
getting
trying
on
to
your-
scrape around that
Right.
side to
I
like.
got hairy arms, dude. It's like I got like fucking dingleberries and fucking peanut,
Peanut butter
in my
dingleberries,
forearms.
dude. That was nuts. When I seen that, I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on?
What the fuck is going on?
What happened?
Yeah, I got a fucking major issue going on here. I don't know. I was all tangled up in the chair. In my
I
headphones.
just looked over and Jack's
Jack
wrestling.
disappeared.
Like he's
Yeah, it was.
wrestling.
My
I can hear
headphones
you
are.
fine.
My headphones are out.
So what else do we have going on here? So that was we're in Brother in Arms.
Yeah.
Did you see this video with the lady fucking saving her dogs?
I watched it right before I got here. It's the fucking.
That is a big ass fucking bear.
And the lady's not some big giant.
She's an older woman.
A smaller woman.
So this giant brown bear, I guess. I don't know if it was a grizzly.
We'll say it's a brown bear.
I think it was a brown bear because it didn't seem very ferocious.
No.
When I think grizzly bear, I think ferocious.
Grizzlies are bigger, I think, aren't they?
This was a big fucking bear.
I mean, it's big.
Bears ain't small.
No,
from
it was
Jump Street.
So it was coming up. It was coming over this wall. There was about 3 or 4 dogs in this yard. 2 small ones, 2 like medium-sized dogs, and they're barking and they're trying to get the bear out of there. He didn't come completely. He was like on the wall. And then I'm like, Jesus Christ, this fucking bear is gonna eat all these dogs. Like, what the
kind
fuck?
of dog was it? Big, like big dogs?
No,
Two.
they were like
2 small and like 2 medium-sized
like,
dogs.
Yeah, real small dogs.
And then fucking, you see this, the bear like gets a hold of like the small one. This lady comes running out and just pushes the bear, grabs her dog and runs into the house. It was fucking insane.
We'll show. Yeah, you'll see the clip will be on the YouTube thing. But like, dude, it's fucking insane. She literally comes out of nowhere, pushes the bear off the wall, and then she runs away. But the bear never comes back.
No, the bear didn't want any smoke.
You're like, this old bitch is crazy.
She was probably 120 pounds, I bet.
Was she old?
That's probably at least 55, 60.
I thought he was like, Greatest Generation.
No,
That's old enough to fucking. That was old enough to take on a bear.
Yeah, she could move,
Nuts.
dude. You ain't fucking with her dogs, dude.
She got that fresh hip.
I don't know. If a bear was going after, that's just.
Dude, some people consider their dogs like they like
Well,
them
it's a
better than
natural.
their
It's a
children.
I'll tell you
natural
right now,
reaction.
a dog attacks or a bear attacks my dog, dude. We're fucking. We're
I'm going.
Rosado was like, he hopes a bear.
Dude, Layla would probably that dog would just annoy the bear so much. The bear would just
Yeah,
leave.
Paisley would probably just drive the bear nuts like the guy fucking
Yeah,
on the
the
bus.
fucking bus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, quit barking, dude.
But if a
Jesus.
bear gripped up Paisley, like you said, me and that bear are going at it.
Yeah, you
would go after the bear?
Yeah, you're not gripping up Paisley like that.
That's
No
like
fucking
one
way.
bite for that bear, though.
You ever-
That's pretty
you ever
quick.
see
A
when-
bear would get through Paisley like a chicken wing.
Especially if it's like a brown bear, like, dude, you're talking like
Big.
500 pounds.
Big bear. It wasn't like a cub or anything.
Yeah.
It was a bear.
Not,
It's
like
a big
this
bear.
I mean, like, I don't know how, like, the scale of bears, but it was a big ass fucking bear.
Yeah.
It was a giant
It was,
bear.
that bear. If the bear wasn't it's a pussy bear for
Like
sure.
the great outdoor size bear.
Yes,
Yes.
very.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
bear
Chase
chased
Big
me.
bear chased me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that bear was like aggressive, they could have fucked up that lady and all
All
the
the
dogs
dogs,
and
yeah.
just took her and lived in her house and no one would have
Yeah,
known.
it took a shit.
Yep.
And then left.
Yeah, the video, like, I guess she has a security camera. That's because, like,
Yeah, one of those rings
yeah.
or some shit. But
'Cause
yeah,
I was thinking, like, who's filming this? I'm like, oh, no one's sitting.
dude, when I saw her running, I was like, oh my god, like Barstool showing like this lady about to get mauled. Like, what's going on here, dude?
What if the guy sitting there like, Grandma, don't mess with that bear? And he's like filming it.
Nah, it was a definitely a security camera from the porch, but it was a loud scene. That would scare the shit out of me, man.
Dude, I don't like raccoons.
Dude,
No,
so,
like birds.
so speaking of kids, dude, Moneyline, what's the next brother in arm? This dude, Gad, I want you to tell this.
This dude in Florida shot a fucking 12-year-old because the kid was lighting his house up with paintballs.
And the guy thought
Play
he was
stupid games, win stupid
Yeah.
prizes.
And the dude, the best is like it's not the best, but the dude was like, I thought I was under
He
attack.
thought he was under attack.
That's what he said.
Dude, what, paintballs hitting your house? Yeah,
Boom,
fuck
boom,
yeah,
boom.
fuck yeah. Especially if you're asleep, it'll scare the shit out of you.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he definitely has a good defense. This is Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, how you gonna get
Dude,
off?
paintballs have rapid fire.
he's
you
gonna
know?
get off.
He's not in trouble.
Yeah, no, he
What
shouldn't be.
What does kid think?
He
of
didn't
Nate
kill the
Cobb?
kid. Thank God. 'Cause
Yeah.
a kid doesn't deserve to
No.
die or dumb shit
I
like
mean,
that
I bet you nobody else is probably going to shoot this dude's house up with paintball.
ever again. Or he probably didn't never get his mail again.
Yeah,
You know,
you
the
gotta
mailman
pick
was
that up
probably
at
like,
the post
fuck
office.
that. But that was yeah. If you're laying in bed and you just fucking hear those fucking paintballs hitting your window, like you'll think you're under attack.
Dude, yeah. If you ever been startled and like woken up and like, fucking,
Yes.
dude, you're
Panic.
Not, you're, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like, fucking.
Dude, I woke up one time. I thought someone was in my house, dude. I came downstairs with a gun. I was like, I'm coming down shooting.
And you're
I
not
was like, just go downstairs and shoot somebody, you pussy.
and it's not you're not like thinking. It's all like natural. It's all reaction. So like you don't have time to think shit through. He probably shot the kid like, oh fuck. Or he's a straight up lunatic, like that's what you get.
Yeah, he's like, he didn't kick him.
Was this kid just like? I wonder if this kid was like shooting up everybody's house or.
I don't know if they had beef or it was just a random paintballing.
And you don't got no beef no more. They got impossible beef.
What about an egging?
Oh,
That's different than a paintball.
It makes a
It's
different
not
noise.
the same sound.
I
It's not the
can't
same
shoot
rapid
Right.
fire.
I can't shoot you for an egg.
But listen, you're fucking with people's shit.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if fucking you get shot.
We didn't. I know as a kid, we didn't. I know a couple dudes had BB guns, things like that. No one had a paintball gun.
There's a lot of people. I
That
think
wasn't
now
even
do.
a thing.
Oh,
though,
now
back
I'm
then.
saying back when we were kids,
Yeah.
That wasn't even a
no one
thing.
had-
No, yeah, we didn't start playing paintball until we were like in high school and shit.
Yeah.
Until we met the rights.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I never. I mean, I can imagine if we were kids.
Oh, I never drove around and shot a paintballs at people.
No.
No.
Neither have I.
You're like you said, you're looking for trouble, dude.
Threw some
Someone's
like
gonna
TV
shoot
dinners
back.
at people and shit like that before, but like
TV dinners?
Oh yeah, frozen TV dinners,
That'll
frozen
kill
hot
somebody.
sausages. Yeah, we fucked some people up.
Frozen hot sausage.
What are
Yeah.
you throwing out all the food for, dog?
It was somebody's sister had a graduation party, and there was all this hot sausage they put in the freezer, and it was never ever gonna get eaten. It was old, and we just like took it up Score Hill and just driving around, throwing it at people, and shit like that. You do stupid shit when you're young.
Yeah, you definitely do.
This is funny, man.
This is okay, I want you to tell us. But
Kristen Cavallari has a business called Uncommon James. I think she does very well with it, and I'm a Kristen guy.
yeah,
But so she's opened like a decent amount of these and does a ton of sales on like the internet and shit like that. Her and Cutler get divorced, but Cutler wants half of her business now.
Seems
and
fair.
It does seem fair
She
because
probably wants half of that NFL paycheck that he fucking.
well, she's
pension.
already burned through that. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean? So,
yeah.
but Cutler didn't put any money in, but the business was started when they were together, and that's how the cookie
You know what, though?
crumbles, Kristen.
He probably stood by her and
Right.
encouraged her the whole time.
I'm sure she.
so-
I'm sure she. You know.
Yeah, I mean Cutler. If you
Sure
watch
he
any,
supported her
I
for
love
a
Jay
while.
Cutler. I'll be honest with you. I like
Cutler,
him.
he's kind of funny. He
I
kind of
like
seems
him.
like a major asshole
Listen,
too.
but he was great in the NFL because like he didn't give a fuck then, and like you marry him, you think he gives a fuck now? He doesn't.
But no, like yeah, she started a business.
She
You know what I
started a
mean? It was
business,
nice to have a
successful.
millionaire
They're going
husband
for-
to
they're-
live with.
They're still going through. Yeah, right. They're still going through the divorce. I'm sure the lawyers are going back and forth. And he's like, dude,
It's a good.
half that's mine.
It's a
I'm
good
entitled to
bargaining
half
chip.
that.
Yeah.
I could see like him not putting in the money. Like, oh yeah, But did she probably paid nothing? You know what I mean? He probably carried them.
It doesn't matter. They're married and they got divorced. It doesn't matter
Half
who put
is
it. Half is
Right.
half.
No, I'm saying he deserves how. I'm just saying, like the whole time he probably carried her.
I'm
you know.
sure, but
He
like
had to listen to
that
her
doesn't
bitch
matter.
and moan
Right.
the
You know
whole
what I
time.
mean? Like it's just she's so obviously who the fuck wants to give half of their company up? But old Jay's going for half. And like you said, I bet it's a bargaining chip. She's probably going after like a house or some shit that he wants.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, cool. I want half your business.
Right.
And
Right.
she's gonna back off. I
That's-
would imagine.
that's
Because
true.
if the shoe was on her foot, she would have done the same thing. Like, oh, I want half of everything you have.
Yeah,
Well, she wanted something. Wasn't she trying to get him for like some kind of like?
I can't remember. There's been a lot. We've
we
covered the
have covered.
Cutler's
I
a lot.
thought there was something that was worth like $5 million. And he's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm sure Jay doesn't want to part with most of his shit, so this is
Right.
what he's doing.
He's,
but
yeah.
listen, if he ends up with half, he ends up with half.
Good for him.
Well deserved.
Absolutely.
This story.
Speaking of some white trash shit, this is fucked up. So I'm just gonna read this. My grandma is pregnant, which is a weird sentence just to begin with. She's only 46, so we were pretty excited at first. But now she's claiming my husband is the father. I don't know what to do. He does spend a lot of time helping her at her house. I can't believe he plowed my granny, though. We have to wait months for a paternity test and to see would the baby be my aunt/uncle and stepchild. It's also worth noting that my husband is both my brother and my uncle and my grandma, too.
Grandfather? Wait a minute.
Wait.
No, that's what it says. She probably meant grandfather. I don't know, but
Yeah, I don't know what the.
That's
this
a
is
lot of relations.
and it's
there.
his grandma also.
No,
We
this
got tricked.
This is fake.
Well, I didn't read the whole thing.
I
And
know-
no, wait, it says no. It's not a stupid joke. This is a serious. Please refrain from rude responses.
Right. I was about to.
Yeah. So I thought we might have fought for an internet host there, but it doesn't appear that we did.
So what's the problem?
So I mean, that's crazy. Fucking.
Well, first of all, the craziest
knock
thing
up.
is your grandmother's 46.
Yeah, I mean, how old are these kids?
You know what I mean? And you're already married.
She had she
Probably
must
had a
have
kid when she was 15, 16.
Yeah.
had a kid young.
Maybe even younger.
The mother. They both had the mother.
15.
Her
Yeah.
mother and grandmother both had to bang out a kid at a young age.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean-
probably around 15. Yeah, right.
And like, look in the thumbnail pic of this lady. Like, I could
hot.
say
Matches up.
She's hot.
no.
There's a long line of ancestry in this family. So
Yeah,
it's
a-
not
it's
that
a weird
odd.
situation.
The weird thing when
She
she
looks like her
says
dad and her brother.
she says my husband is also my brother, so like, she's like,
Right. This is
there's a lot of fucking issues going on here.
Hey.
Like,
Right.
right, like you're banging your brother, and your brother ended up banging his grandma.
At this point, like, whatever. Everybody's fucking everybody. One big happy family.
Right.
Who cares?
what more the merrier.
Get a fucking nice house down by the creek and call it a fucking
Yeah.
day. All
Yeah.
live together and
Yeah,
fuck
right.
each other.
I seen a great box down by the fort.
Hey, I got this sweet double wide for sale. Call me.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
but
That's
yeah,
gross.
but
Definitely gross.
my lady's, my girlfriend's aunt I know she had a baby when she was 45.
Yeah.
So like, you
Well,
know-
I hope it wasn't by her 15-year-old grandson.
no, it was just like a dude her age, but like,
All right,
it's-
well, that's different.
yeah, but like, I mean, like women do have babies at that age.
Yeah, 46-year-old grandma, that's young, but I mean, that shit.
But a 46-year-old woman having a baby,
Right.
isn't-
That's definitely like
Cheating
I mean,
with your granddaughter's husband, though, that's where
That's wild.
shit.
It's
that's
her
a little weird.
It's her grandson too, because this chick said he's my brother, and it's also his grandma.
Oh man, that's a close family.
This is a lot to unwrap.
This is just so much to
Too
get my
much.
head around.
Yeah.
Like I said, just
I
grab
need
a
a
house
minute.
down by the creek and fucking call it a day.
And I don't understand why are they like the only 5 people that live in this fucking
Yeah, right.
society?
Where do they
Small
live at?
town.
about to be 6.
Yeah.
Bunch of tight-knit families that stick together.
Oh, fuck together.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
That sounds like one of those bad porns that you look up.
like, dude, I got like someone would be like, dude, yeah, I end up like, dating my third cousin, but like, yeah, dude, I was like fucking with my sister, and then I fucking my grandma, got her pregnant, dude.
What do I do?
My lady's mad as hell. Like, I want to hear his
Everybody's
response.
at Thanksgiving, no matter what.
Right.
Dude, yeah, every
I
Saturday.
feel weird even talking about this at this point.
Yeah. When you're talking about banging grandmas and stuff, yeah, it's pretty insane.
When it's your own.
Yo, remember
grandma.
you guys said you would bang your grandmas, you fucking sickos?
No, hand
It
jobs.
was
Oh,
hand
hand
jobs.
jobs.
Hand jobs.
That's what it was. You guys are gross. Let's take a break.
All right, everybody, we're taking a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Are you sick and tired of partying with the same old, and getting the old, boring results? Looking for something maybe different? You need to try Espolon Tequila. 2 shots for a good time, 3 shots you might go get a package, and 4 shots you and your friends are getting on a plane to Vegas. Espolon Tequila, the official tequila of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're like me, I bet you have the same opinion. Are you sick and tired of smoking hot chicks and delicious chicken wings? Well, I know I am. So if you are too, make sure you stay away from bootleggers over in Oakland at 403 Semple Street. Because all it is delicious chicken wings, cheap drinks, and smoking hot bartenders. That's bootleggers at 403 Semple Street over in Oakland. Over and out. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in a light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Me and my wife didn't know what to do. We had a gigantic tree in our backyard that we had to get cut down. I've never done anything like this before. Who was I supposed to call? Luckily, I found Greater Pitt Tree Service, a locally owned and operated company. They came out, got to work, and got it done in a safe manner, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. Thank you so much, Greater Pittsburgh Tree Service. And they also do free work for World War II veterans. Please call 412-884-TREE. That's 412-884-TREE. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It looks like spring's right around the corner, and them construction projects are popping up. Well, make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Licensed, insured, fully bonded, and they've been around for over 65 years. Make sure you call Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. Get the job done right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to get into what's grinding my gears. We're going to get kicked off with my main man, Johnny, the Cheek Buster Rosado. Rosado, what's grinding your gears?
Johnny, did I throw you off when I attacked you about your pod? You've been pretty down since then.
No, Dave's never ever gonna let me leave it down.
No, he's not.
No.
That's all I told
Which
you.
I knew that day.
It was a big mistake.
I knew that day was just gonna haunt me forever. I didn't think you'd blame me. I thought you would hopefully find like a little bit of fault at Johanna, but that's all right. I kind of like knew it was gonna come back on me.
Yeah, well.
Sometimes you just gotta take stuff in your own hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want something done right.
In the history of ice getting, I don't think I ever seen a woman get the ice.
No. I would have got the ice. I just didn't want
You just needed the memo that you needed the ice.
Dude, I was running around like, if I wouldn't have like worked till like the last minute that day, and then like she didn't ask.
Should have asked.
Probably because I was like getting everything else. But you know what? Them beers, like if she would have waited for me to get the ice, they still wouldn't have been warm. Because I got to my house about the same time. Like I got to my house and I didn't even shower yet, and Paul was there.
Wait. Was there room in the fridge though? That's the main.
It was jam packed with White Claws.
So the girls had plenty of White Claws.
But like, yeah, if like somebody was coming over to help her, she said she had people coming to help her. I figured they could grab the ice. But
They could, but
I figured wrong.
at the end of the day, the ice falls on you. So what's grinding your gears this week?
I don't know, dude.
Jack.
Motherfucker.
I texted Eber before he came out. I was like, I'm going to get Rosado all wound up today.
Oh, man. That's why, you know what? No, what's grinds my gears is like people on Facebook who ask questions that they could clearly ask Google.
Google, preach, brother, preach.
I just don't, you know what I mean?
It's like one of the reasons I deleted the Facebook.
It makes sense. Like, dude, you just want like conversation with people.
That's what they
just
do.
Bring something else up.
They want likes. They needed interactions. They think, oh my god, does anybody know how I clip my toenails? Like,
I'll say, like, people, I think it's like a humble brag a lot of times. Like, hey, does anyone know anyone that's good at building decks? Or who should I buy a pool from? And people go, oh, you're getting a pool. Well, yeah, we're thinking. So it's like you want to let everyone know you're getting a pool.
that's definitely, yeah, I mean, that's definitely a thing. But like you said,
there's some simple ass shit like, is there a Starbucks in Greenfield? Yeah. Google it.
You know what you have to say? You have to press the button. Closest coffee near me, and they'll give you fucking 50 of them.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you'll have fucking 25 options.
I don't get that fucking shit either, dude. If I see that on Twitter, I police it. Like, take it to fucking Facebook, Susie. Get over there. We don't do that shit here. These are funny people.
That is a good one, though.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't want this one overanalyzed and come back next week that I'm the fucking asshole.
No, you're right on this one.
Okay, good.
This one I agree with you.
All right, so my gear grinder is, I've been with my wife for fucking like 17 years. Married for 12, been with her for 17. Every Memorial Day, I have me and like my family. We have like a little picnic crew, all like cousins and shit that we don't see all the time. We go on a picnic every fucking year. And every year, Rose like, oh my God, I'm so pumped. I love picnics. It's going to be so awesome. And then we're like 5 minutes from where like the destination is. And she's like, I don't want to like just be here all day. It's like, oh my God, like, so why didn't you just stay the fuck home then?
Yeah.
Like, why did you? Because then after that, it's not only like, it starts when we get there. Like, I don't want to stay here all day. And then it's like, she's like looking at me. She's watching me. I try to sneak away, smoke a joint. She's like, Aunt, where are you? Oh, I thought you had Gemma with you. Like, no, Rosa, I'm in the woods.
Yeah.
Trying to get high.
I'm in the woods doing drugs.
Yeah,
It's Memorial Day.
It's your turn to watch the kids.
It's like, what the fuck, man? It's like, dude, if you don't want, and then she's like, oh, I have to. It's like she makes the most like far-fetched excuse, like, oh, I have to leave early because it's gonna be a blue moon next week. Like, what are you talking? Like, just stay home.
You know what you're getting into,
right?
Yeah, it's a family day. Suck it up.
First of all,
have a couple claws or whatever you want to do, and fucking enjoy the day.
Yeah, that's it. I got some sparklers. It's gonna be great.
And it's not like it was even like it's not. I will say when you go to like a picnic thing, and there's no body of water and it's fucking 90-some degrees, that's brutal. But it wasn't bad.
It was nice yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, I'll be home at 5. You know what I mean? But you want to leave at like 3, and now you're like daring me. Right? You're like pushing me. Like,
yeah. Now I'm getting mad. You're ruining my day. And now
are you calling me out? I don't know. I've had like 17 beers. Are you calling me out? I don't know.
I'm gonna wreck the car on purpose and take us both out. How's that treat you?
Oh no, I'm not that guy. I don't drive. I let her wreck the car on. So I pull one of these. I'm like, you know what? you're having such a terrible time. Like I'm like, hey girls, you having fun? And they're like, yeah.
Woo,
I'm like,
I
well,
love
mommy
picnics.
wants to take you home. And it's like, she hates fun.
And she might hate you, girls.
And they cried, and I was like, Daddy's staying here. Daddy's getting right home from his parents
Yeah.
because they love him. Well, your mother's a bitch. Sorry to tell you.
Your mother hates the troops.
Dude, Rosa, when she comes and she don't want to be somewhere, like it shows all
Yeah,
over
like, you
her
don't-
face that she
like,
doesn't
why
want
do
to
we
be.
come
I know a
then?
couple
Like,
chicks
why do we
like
come?
that, too.
Oh, Rosa's
Brutal.
like,
She's just like, oh my god. I mean, we just been doing stuff all weekend.
it's been so busy, and I'm like tired. Like I'm
What's been-
tired
what's-
of you.
what's been
How about
busy?
that? Yeah. Come dig a hole with me.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Oh, dude, my gear grinder, Todd, I seen him in your front yard. I got nothing against the graduation signs in the yard, but I'm gonna say I'm so sick of fucking signs. As a landscaper, I hate signs in yards.
You just hate signs.
I hate
You gotta
signs.
move 'em 10
You gotta
times.
move them 10 times.
Yard signs are a big thing with COVID and shit like that.
And here's
Elections.
a graduate lives here.
So the signs are getting more and more ridiculous. Like we've seen all the signs like everyone's welcome here, and then except for everyone, you know what I mean? Like they don't mean that. Trust me. When they
Except for
say,
the people I don't like.
then like your kid got out of second grade. Congratulations. And today I seen one that said, "My child's in school 5 days a week," and I'm like, you know
What?
what? It was done.
No, you didn't. That's a real sign.
The sign is put our kids back in school
Well,
5 days a week.
That's still fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Well,
Like,
they
who
thi-
made that sign?
That's for the Pittsburgh public schools. They want their kids to go back to
right.
school.
No, I get that, but like, I don't know. It doesn't seem
Kids
like
that want to get their
sign's gonna-
kids the fuck out of the house.
Yeah, who? I mean, I
Some-
get it.
hey,
That
some-
makes sense.
I
some
mean, I don't think
sign
the
makers like,
superintendent.
yeah,
I don't
make-
think the
Todd,
superintendent's driving down the street.
Oh,
right?
those signs outside. Did you have to pay for those signs? Does the school provide them? Okay, that's
So-
not. That's
So
not
I get the
bad.
graduation sign. Like your kid got out of that's a pretty big deal. We didn't have them. I didn't graduate anyway, so I wouldn't have had a sign. But the thing is, like,
They were around when we were younger, just not in our neighborhood. Like you get out in like TJ and shit like that.
Right,
they,
but
they had shit
we
like
had
that.
graduations. They do it now because you don't have a graduation, like because of the COVID and shit. They're doing it to like give you
Yeah,
some
but
kind of
no, they still been
recognition.
around. Yeah, they've been around.
They were. I seen them
You've been
around
hanging out in
before
real
COVID.
white neighborhoods.
They were way before COVID. And
Right.
like I hate them as a landscaper, and like I hate them all as a landscaper. But I give the break to the graduation ones. But it's just a person. I'm hating the
Do you
all
weed
these-
whack all over them or fucking spray some grass on them? Or you take them out and
Put
move
them
You
back
gotta
in
take it-
sideways.
You
Yeah.
got to take them out.
You gotta
have-
take 'em out.
Yeah, there's no way around it. You can't work around them.
I'd fucking spray it
I'll
down
tell you
with
the
grass.
worst place in the whole world to cut grass is Rosato's sister's house. It drives me not like her house is like was my favorite house to cut 'cause she has a super flat backyard, but they have a dog fence, an electric one underground, but there's 7,000 flags. Little
They don't want
tiny.
to take the flags out because they're like gonna. They
They're
still want to
trained-
train the one dog.
I'm like, damn. I said to like even like Kevin, you guys. They're like, oh, we're still training the one dog. I'm like, yeah, I mean, like if he didn't get it by now, I don't think he's gonna get it. It's been up for
Yeah,
like-
if you can shock his throat and he don't get it, then
Right, I'm
he's
probably gonna
stupid.
accidentally cut one of these wires in like 2 months anyway. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Right.
I hope you have insurance.
No, if they keep the flags up, you won't.
I guess that's why they know what's coming.
All right. I got a gear grinder. Credit card credit card readers. It's 2021. Why do I got to put my credit card in any type of way? I should be able to shove that fucking thing in upside down, backwards, sideways, read the fucking thing, and give it back to me. I was at the gas station, and I was like I'm like adding shit for the fucking podcast, and I'm fucking putting it in wrong, not noticing it. It's fucking getting caught, and I'm hitting buttons. It's making me put pins in. Take the card.
Right.
Take the fucking
You
card.
gotta swipe it, or if it's a chip card, you gotta insert it and don't
Yeah.
swipe it. It's like, dude,
I want to go back
you-
to swiping so bad.
Yeah.
It was such easier times back then, so less stressful.
the
My chip,
inserting is
my
rough.
chip is fucked up in my card. It works like 45%
See,
of
my
the
swiper
time.
would always be fucked up, and then you
Yeah.
gotta put the plastic bag over it like an idiot.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. It was probably less effective,
Yeah.
but it was just a way cooler move. I hate like sticking it in and the sound that it makes. It sounds like it's getting declined, and then you're like,
At
"What the?"
Target
It's like,
especially.
yeah, Target scares the
And
shit out of
I
me.
work construction, so my wallet is like full of sand.
Sand,
95%
yeah.
of the
Shit,
time.
so my cards
shit
are
is like
disgusting.
so worn down. You're talking about the fucking the blue bag over it when you swipe it. I felt it was like Nintendo. I'm like blowing it like
Yeah, you're like rubbing it on
And
your
then
shoulder.
shoving it in, like,
fucking-
come on, double
Dude,
dragon.
I have like a Giant Eagle Advantage card that no kidding got to be like 23 years old. And
Yeah.
it fucking it hits
the
every
plastics off it, rolling
Dude,
off
it works every time.
the black
Yeah.
mark's not.
I mean,
I
that-
cannot believe it.
The
Thing still
barcode's
works.
the most effective way. There's no
Yeah.
other that
but some of the
works.
places don't got the like. You can't swipe it, like you know.
This one just scans it like beep.
Yeah, that's the
That's-
best way. I like even like the tap.
The tap's cool. I mean, Apple Pay's awesome.
Yeah.
But
Pay's cool.
fucking,
I never tapped.
You've never phone tapped?
you could at Lumberjacks, you could
you
do a
can do
tap.
it
You could do a
cards.
tap thing. Where, like,
Starbucks
or
too.
whatever comes up. So yeah, there's different ways out there. But like the fact that I got to figure out how to put my credit card into that fucking thing I always put it in wrong. I don't know how to use it that well. So fucking it fucks me up and I get mad
Right.
every fucking time.
Do I tap it? Do I swipe it? Do I insert it? I don't know.
Nobody has cash anymore. Fucking.
No.
I don't know. It's just frustrating. It grinds my gears.
That on the way over here, I just stopped to get drinks. I stopped at the one store. They didn't. You had to have a $10 minimum, which I thought was high.
That is hard.
That
I
is
was
really
like,
hard.
Yeah.
At a gas station?
No, it was. I was coming down by St. Elizabeth's. I don't know what that street's called, but there's a place called the 51 Market. I'm like, I don't know. It was no one in there spoke any bit of English. So I went in there and they had like ramen noodles and like some weird pop.
Wrap snacks.
Yeah, like shit like that. So I'm like, all right. And I went and they were like this, and they just held up two hands. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't have a gun. You know.
So what else did you get?
Yeah. I was like, what are you holding up two hands for?
I don't have a gun.
And then they like showed me the sign that said $10 minimum. I didn't. I was like, I'm not fucking buying $10 worth of, you know what I mean, South American soda.
Hey, do you
So
have
I went
baseball
to-
cards?
I went back to the store where you used to get beer at.
Yeah, we stopped there
just
too.
stopped there too.
Yeah, I went and I got
I
these,
love that place.
which is expired. That's great, but
Dude,
Glad
he had High Life bottles for like $10.
There's a lot of
20 pack.
expired stuff floating around there right
I'm
now.
okay with it.
Yeah, whatever. Expired iced tea ain't gonna hurt you.
Yeah, this is my.
Dude, I
hammered-
used to leave them open on my dresser for like a week and still drink them when I was younger.
yeah, iced tea ain't nothing happened to that.
Yeah, just major kidney stones. Besides that, you'll be fine.
Yeah, it'd be just fine. Well, John's checking.
I'm seeing it fine. It tastes fine, so I really don't care.
We're all gonna make it.
Yeah.
Bunch of what happened to us, dude? Like a bunch of pussies. Like, oh man, this is a week expired, and we're gonna be fine. Let's take a break and fucking get into what Greenfield do. I got some doozies for you.
All right, everybody, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to wrap up Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're sitting down right now and you're listening to the podcast or watching the podcast, you probably want to order a pizza. And if you do, make sure you order from Capizzuto's Pizza, the official pizza that Greenfield's Finest podcast, located at 422 Greenfield Avenue, phone number 412-521-6570. Mention Greenfield's Finest podcast whenever you call. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're like me, you probably have appliances in your house. TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, all types of stuff. That shit's going to break. And when it does, make sure you call Primetime Appliance, 412-896-1395. They deal with all insurance and warranty companies. They do all the work. All you have to do is call 412-896-1395. Primetime Appliance. Give them a call. Hey, if you're looking for a fun night out in the South Side and you don't want to get punched in the face, check out Finn McCool's at 1501 Carson Street. Go there, have a good time, and don't get punched in the face. Finn McCool's, 1501 Carson Street, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm the host of Greenfield's Finest Podcast, Michael Z-Bird Zidell, and I'm not joking around today because I'm looking for your sports cards, sports memorabilia, or silver coins. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or trade, please contact me at 724-732-1644. Maybe you have some old cards laying around, you don't know what to do with them. We'll come over to your house, look at them, get them listed, and get some money in your pocket right away. 724-732-1644. No questions asked. Are you in the market right now for buying a house? Maybe in the market for selling a house. Have you heard about Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services? If you haven't, maybe you should check them out. They're located right here locally in Pittsburgh at 106 South 18th Street in Southside. A lot of people think that they only service the Southside, but that's not true. They handle all the Pittsburgh area, and they also handle property management too. So if you're looking for a good real estate company that's locally owned and locally ran, call Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services at 412-431-1718. That's 412-431-1718, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Do me a favor real quick. If you haven't hit the like button already, if you're listening to this, please like it and leave a little small comment. It helps us get seen by other people. We really appreciate it. Moneyline Welsh, what do you got for us today?
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
This kind of goes what we've been talking about a little bit. Would you bang your cousin to win the Powerball? First cousin.
My cousin Gene, the football coach.
Well, that's a good that's a good question.
So to win the Powerball, we're talking
250 mil.
I'm banging the shit out of him, my cousin.
All day long. Boy, girl, whoever you want. I'm knocking them both down.
Yeah.
I'll bang all my cousins for 200. Put them in a line.
Right.
250 mil, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. You thought that one family was weird.
Yeah, I'll show you. You want to see how fucking weird I'll get for 250 million? I'll make everybody fucking uncomfortable.
Right.
And then I'll just move and never talk to anybody ever again.
You got 250 million.
Yeah.
Do you have to split it with the cousin you bang?
Oh, fuck no. I mean, you got to wet their beak.
Yeah.
More ways than one.
I thought you did that to get the fucking 250 million.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to, but that'd be the gentleman thing to do.
Right. You can't get 250 million, bang your cousin, and be like, all right, man.
Yeah, right.
No cuddling.
Yeah.
You're just fucking gone.
Jane's crying in the corner like, dude, here's $100 million. You're good.
Yeah.
I'd have to split it with him, dude. But yeah, I would do it.
I mean, you're the one that brought a split. A split's a lot. We're talking about maybe there you go, $1 or $2 million.
My cousin's my man, but yeah, 120.
He's so happy to hear this.
He's great looking.
But 120.
Dude, I'd fuck Gene all day for 250.
No doy.
Oh,
fuck. That went in a totally different direction.
I'm just saying, 250 mil. That's life changing for your kids.
For your
kids.
generations.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You guys
Generations of wealth.
Oh yeah. I'll fuck your cousin.
250,
for $250
dude.
million.
To never shovel
No
snow
taxes.
again.
Yeah, right. That's what I mean.
I don't give a fuck. anymore.
There's not a thing on this earth I wouldn't fuck.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I would have fucked one of them goats on Saturday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For 250.
I'll do it once a week if you want me to.
Hey, I would have taken sloppy seconds off that goat for fucking 200. Dude, 100 mil. I'd have done it.
If I'm never gonna fucking dig a hole like I did this weekend again, dude. Fuck that.
Jack's no blisters forever.
Yeah,
fuck
look at
yeah.
this fucking thing, dude. It hurts.
You should put that on the pictures of Yeah.
If you're watching this, you've seen Jack's massive half-centimeter blister.
Little fucker hurts, man.
Poor guy.
It's in a tough area.
All right.
Your
Would you
hand.
rather fuck in the same position for the rest of your life or only be able to jerk off to one porn video?
Oh, same position.
Same position.
Same
Yeah,
position.
same position. Yeah.
I've been jerking off for a long time. It doesn't get no better.
That's my time.
Yeah, right. I mean, I do enjoy my time, so I can still jerk off if I only can bang in one position. But I guess
Yeah, absolutely. You can watch all the porn
You
you
can watch
want.
any different porn.
sold.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I think that's kind of like my life right now. Anyway.
yeah, it's kind of similar.
Yeah. Who we lying
Yeah.
to, eh?
I don't drink anymore, so I ain't getting too wild.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
I'm not as
missionary.
surprised I used to be.
Yeah, right. Like, come on. Is it Sunday? Is
Yeah.
it Sunday already?
It took a second to leak in my brain through the headphones.
All right. What is your stance on washing your hands after taking a piss?
I mean, I usually do. I mean, if I'm in a place where I can do it. I've not washed my hands like at
So
a
like at
stadium.
home, at home, if you're taking a piss, are you washing your hands afterwards?
Yeah.
I think it's counterproductive.
Why?
Because my sink is literally fucking like right.
Wait a
it's
minute.
right-
Wait a
Are
minute.
you bad at going to the bathroom?
Wait
You
a
piss
minute.
all over
I
yourself?
want to know if you use soap every time.
No, fucking.
A
I mean,
rinse-
a
a
little
rinse is the
rinse, a
best
little
you
rinse
get.
here.
I mean, a little rinse.
Does that count as washing?
Yeah, in my book, it's more than
but
enough.
listen.
I'm just saying, then that counts.
Your dick is in your pants all day.
Cleanest
I
thing-
take a shower every fucking morning.
Right.
So my
Cleanest
dick
thing
is
out there.
probably I've heard a comedian said this before. He's like, my dick is the cleanest thing on my body.
No, no, it's
Well, I
protected
should-
by
I-
underpants.
I
and then
should
another
wash
layer
my
of
hands
pants.
before I take a piss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've done that before. Like if I eat chicken wings.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
You don't
yeah,
wanna
what do
burn
want,
your
barbecue?
dick.
You don't
What do
want a hot sauce
barbecue
stick.
nuts?
Yeah, hot sauce stick is no good.
What is that spicy Parmesan nuts?
Yeah, right.
Listen, if I'm out in public, I'm not gonna be the psycho.
It's the in vogue thing to do.
Yeah, I'll do a little.
Since the corona, I've been washing
you're-
more.
I'll be honest, I do it for show at the flea market. Like I'll just go
Yeah.
piss, and then like I wash my hands just because I see other people. I don't
Yeah,
want to
but
be
you're the
guy
high
who-
class guy at the flea market. You wash your hands, they're like, this guy must be a millionaire.
Well, yeah, we also don't want that rumor. Like, hey, man, that Z-Bird, he's a nice guy. Also,
Doesn't wash his hands.
Who
Dirtball.
wants to
You
do
got that
business.
piss money.
Yeah.
He got them piss cards.
If you're drinking like 15 beers and you're pissing like 15 times,
I'm
I
not
mean,
washing
You're
my
not
hands.
washing your hands.
No.
Listen,
Dude,
if I'm
the
at
only
a
way you
party
need to wash your hands if you're bad at going into the bathroom
and you piss on your hands,
and you don't know how to
If
go to
you
the
get a
fucking
little
bathroom.
jiggle and it flies on your hand, yeah, then you
Yeah, but dude, I get pissed. I can never get pissed on my hands. I get pissed on, like on my balls and fucking
Like, don't shake my
my belly.
don't
I'm more
shake-
likely to get pissed on my belly than my fucking
Yeah.
hands.
Jack, don't shake my crotch and you'll be just fine. I've definitely peed down my leg before.
Yeah, well, I mean, we talked about our old age. You get a little squirt and fucking the thing takes off on you.
Oh,
The
dude.
funniest thing you said was you shouldn't tell kids if you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it. You should tell them shake it until you don't piss your pants.
Yeah, right. For sure.
Do you ever shake like mid and like that mid squirt comes out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what were you,
Like this.
like, what were you doing
Nah,
down
you're-
there? What are you
you're in a
trying to
fucking
prove? What were
hurry.
you hiding from?
That's how
You
you
just
piss on
spray
your-
painted the wall.
Yeah. I've like took an extra step, you know what I mean? Like, oh, but it just shoots out. Like, guys, what is going? I'm a fucking grown man.
What is
here.
wrong with
You
you?
can't be pissing all over
Just too in a
yourself.
hurry these days.
Yeah, I got khakis on.
I
Dude, you get the gray sweatshorts with your dick out like that. That will
A
fucking
piss,
show a
it'll,
piss stain.
it'll ruin the picnic.
Yeah,
It'll ruin the picnic.
Yeah, now you got a half a boner and a piss stain on your fucking Greenfield's
Yeah.
Finest podcast.
Yeah.
And you
sweatshirts.
definitely won't be allowed within 500 feet of a school.
No.
Yeah, yeah,
Now, if you're taking a poop, you should probably wash your hands.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But at the same time,
If
I don't
you're-
touch my
Are you a
shit.
good wiper?
are you a good wiper? If you get like, don't get me
your
wrong,
first day on the
shit
job-
goes awry. You know what I mean? You're gonna fucking you're gonna rip some toilet paper. You're gonna get shit on your fingers sometimes. Sometimes that happens.
If you pinch a clean loaf and you just give a nice, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you drop.
I'll
a nice
still
beat.
wash.
listen,
but like
soap every. I don't know if I'm going soap every time.
it dries your hands out.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I got very sensitive fingers.
I mean, the thing is, like, dude, the best is like when dudes golf, and I probably pissed 3 times a golf round. You ever have like dudes that like want to spy you up after the round, like they think they're professional golfers?
Like, dude, I seen your dick in your hand.
I
2
don't like
minutes ago.
shaking hands to begin with. I try
Yeah.
not to do it, but yeah, I mean, I guess when you're saying bye to dudes and shit, yeah, dudes hit you up.
Like, dude,
oh yeah, dudes do that. Hit you up and like, oh, good, yeah,
Good
yeah,
round, bro. It was
yeah,
fun.
right.
It was fun. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody got fucking
dude,
dick
touch-
fingers there.
touch
Yeah,
two-
right.
touch
Dick,
I
two
don't care about
clubs
some
and
dick
then my
fingers.
I
so.
can't. Yeah.
I'd rather not have your dick
Don't ask,
fingers,
don't tell.
but like, yeah, I'm not too.
But
worried
yeah,
about it.
I drank 6 beers during this round. I pissed 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I'm giving you dick fingers right back.
Yeah, that's what I mean. When everybody got dick fingers, there, it is what it is.
Yeah.
The whole world got dick fingers. Who we kidding?
Yeah.
Let's go back to being disgusting. I think
Yeah.
we're well on our way.
Yeah, it's not getting better. That's for sure.
No, it's
definitely on the
getting
decline.
worse,
We
yeah.
got peanut butter and fucking meat packages.
meat packages.
We don't need to worry
I'd
about
rather have
washing our
dick-
hands.
They could have
Hey,
put that peanut. It's an insane idea to break down a peanut butter jar and sell it by fucking like pounds or ounces, whatever
What does
they're
Peter
doing.
Pan think
But to
about
put
this?
it in the fucking yeah, right. One, it's got to be illegal.
Right.
Fucking
Not for solo sale, you know.
Why couldn't they put it in a potato salad?
something.
Like-
to put it in the ground meat packaging is just
Right.
so
Right, you don't have an old Gerber jar you could just like smash it into?
I mean, but you're obviously wrapping up with either in the butcher part or the deli part. Why not just put it in a fucking container? It
so
makes
there's,
no
all
hey,
sense.
so there's some old bra with a hairnet on just smashing like fucking
In the meat department. They
Just-
shift
yeah,
it to the meat
just-
department. Like,
just-
handle this.
just spoons of fucking. You're like,
Look-
this ain't the meat department, it's the protein department.
like
She
brown
looks just like the
packaged
fucking
in
sloppy
finger
Joe
fire.
lady on Billy Madison.
I heard you boys
Breaking
like
up.
it extra chunky.
Yeah.
Yuck.
All right, let's fucking land this plane.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to Greenfield's Finest podcast. Thank you for the 1,000 subscribers. Please keep telling everyone about it. If you listen and you didn't subscribe to our YouTube, please do that for us. It really helps us out. Have a great week, and remember, everyone, Greenfield loves you. One last thing, we got new merch coming out tomorrow, and it'll be on all of our social media platforms. Have Have a great week. We're out.